Yo! What's up, Internet? My name is Nerdy.
And I'm Clarus.
And we have seen an entire episode of Tales of the Jedi, the new Star Wars show that was announced today at Star Wars Celebration. Dave Filoni himself, cowboy-hatted and ready, came out on stage and delivered some news, which we're going to talk about, and then we're going to give our first review of a show that isn't even going to come till the fall.
I know.
Crazy.
We got the deets for you.
I know. And here's the thing. Right off the top, I'm going to say this show's something I'm super excited for, and having seen an episode of it, I cannot wait for the other 5. I can't believe they are literally months away.
Yeah, it's super weird. I've never been in this position where I've gotten to see something like this drop early, but then have to wait for everything else. We know that tonally, not all of the episodes are going to be quite like this. He himself said that there's some darkness.
He himself.
Yes. Yeah.
So, Tales of the Jedi is going to be an anthology series of 6 episodes coming to Disney Plus in the fall in the animation style that has been slowly evolving from Clone Wars to Rebels to now the Bad Batch. And those 6 episodes are going to be split among 2 main characters. 3 going to my girl. Do you want to pass me that really quick?
Absolutely.
My girl Ahsoka Tano. Very excited for those 3 episodes. Well, 2 of them. We've seen one.
We have
seen one of the Ahsoka episodes. And then there's going to be 3 episodes about Count Dooku. The episodes are not in any way serialized. They are very much from across different sections of their life. And one of the things that makes it easier, having seen one episode and not getting the rest, is that it's not like there was a cliffhanger. We watched a contained story. It was beautiful.
It was nice.
And we get to anticipate the rest with everyone else. The 3 Count Dooku stories does mean that we're going to see young Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yes, which we found out. It was announced today. It's going to be voiced by Liam Neeson's son and Liam Neeson himself. As like, there's going to be a younger and an older version of Qui-Gon somehow integrated into these shorts.
We got a full trailer for the show that we can't react to because they didn't release it.
Oh,
it's not public.
That as well, yeah.
But we did see Count Dooku on a mission with Mace Windu.
Yeah.
Which looks really cool.
That was fun. Young Mace Windu, like that's a really interesting story to me. I'm super here for it.
We got the return of Yaddle. Yaddle has not been seen very much in canon. Very excited to see what's going on with Yaddle in Tales of the Jedi. I believe that one is going to be in a Count Dooku episode.
Most likely. That would be my guess.
And also we got Matt Lanter and Ashley Eckstein coming back for an Ahsoka and Anakin episode. That has to be the one I'm most excited for right now.
Oh, I'm sure. We can't beat by beat go through the trailer that we saw for you because
not spoiler. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah,
because no one's seen it, so we're not going to talk about any details about the episode. We will say that Gina Gavankar, Iden Versio from Battlefront 2 has returned. She's playing Ahsoka's mom in Life and Death, the episode that we watched, and now we've seen a full episode, so let's review it.
Yeah.
No spoilers. What'd you think?
No spoilers, but it was really beautiful.
Yeah.
It was nice that it was a self-contained story, that I'm not, left on edge wondering what comes next from this. Although, in a sense, I kind of am. But not in a way that this wasn't completed for me. It's that, I'm excited to see what else Dave Filoni decided to just, cook up while he was flying to and from set. Yeah. You know? I think that's awesome. I think that's really cool. Really positive on it. I don't know about all of the episodes, but this one was all ages friendly, I would say.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. Definitely need to hint that not all of the episodes would be as all ages friendly as this one was.
Dark. I don't know if you know who Dooku is, but
or what happened to him.
You know, his story is not the happiest. So
yeah, I will say I think that Dave Filoni in the panel brought up how much the our cartoon style of the Clone Wars has evolved since 2008 when that show premiered.
Where was this when we were doing Clone Wars?
Yeah, and it really showed. I thought that the animation was some of the most beautiful Star Wars animation we've seen to date.
Yeah.
When he first started talking about it being shorts, I kind of thought, oh, maybe it will be like an art style that's a little bit easier, a little bit cheaper, that they'll find a way to, not cut corners, but keep the show a little bit pared down in comparison to like a season of The Bad Batch, which looks gorgeous as well. But no, this animation quality was on par with the best episodes of The Bad Batch.
Yeah.
I was really blown away. Baby Ahsoka is... those photos are out, so I don't feel like I'm spoiling anything saying that. Baby Ahsoka, one of the cutest things I've ever seen in my entire life. And the episode brought me to tears. It was only about 12 to 15 minutes long, maybe. I wasn't like timing it.
I think it was about 15 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. Was a complete story in a way that brought me to tears, and that means it's a success. You know what I mean? Like, if you can hit my emotional strings so effectively, so quickly. And granted, look, I bought an Ahsoka plushie. I bought Ahsoka pin. This is my character. This is my girl. Her and Obi-Wan are my two favorite Star Wars characters. I'm a little bit in the bag, so maybe, it was a little bit easier for them because of how much I love the girl. But...
I haven't even seen all of Clone Wars, and I liked it, so...
Yeah, but if you can get me to cry in 15 minutes, you've succeeded in my book. And I'm so excited for more Tales of the Jedi now, because I really do think that this short form, he called them a tone poem, I think that these very focused storylines that are just diving into something very specific about these Jedi's lives is a really effective way of exploring more Star Wars, and I love more Star Wars. And so this was something I was very excited to see. I can't believe we got a full episode, but I loved it.
Yeah, me too. I was not expecting a full episode either. It's, my first celebration, and that it was just a really nice treat to be able to watch that and experience it with like a room full of people.
Yeah, we were in a packed house for this.
Yeah, people were
lots
really
of emotions.
Yeah.
I do want to ask. So, say this isn't the final season, right? Say they do more seasons of this. Season 2, you can pick 2 Jedi for them to tell 3 stories about. Who are those 2 Jedi?
I would love more Mace Windu.
I'm excited that he's going to be in this.
Yeah, I from what I understand, I think Mace Windu's backstory is a little more fleshed out in some books that I have not read. And maybe I will, but he's a character that I find very interesting.
And one who we got to learn more about in Brotherhood and spend some time with.
Yes.
In a little bit of a way. And I think Mike Chen writes Mace Windu really well. So
yes.
If Mike Chen wants to write some Mace Windu stuff, I'd be very into that.
Absolutely. I'd like to see more of that. And then I'd love to get some, not live action, but like animated stories about Leia training to be a Jedi.
Oh, that would be fun. Get some Luke and Leia, like, in the time of right before the flashback that we see in Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
That would be very cool.
That would really that would get me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're gonna give me a season 2, in a world where Daisy Ridley and John Boyega don't come back in live action to play those characters ever again, I would love to see maybe some Finn and Rey stuff explored in a style like this, where we get just some like short stories that really dive into them. I think we're going to get longer versions of their future storylines, so I'm not too worried about that. I would really love some Quinlan Vos. I know I've been talking a lot about Quinlan Vos lately.
Everyone's like, my favorite, Quinlan Vos, and I have no idea who this character is.
It's tough because you have to watch all of Clone Wars, and then you have to read Dark Disciple. Okay. And then once you get through all of that, you're like, oh yeah, I need to know what happens to this character.
Cool.
Speaking of Quinlan Vos, I kind of think it would be interesting if season 2, give me a show. Season 2 is Tales of the Sith. And give me 3 episodes about Asajj Ventress. And that would tie into some Quinlan Vos for reasons that I won't say for spoilers. And give me 3 episodes about Palpatine pre-Phantom Menace.
Like Palpatine is like an apprentice?
To Darth Plagueis the Wise. Have I told you the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise? You know what I mean? Like, give me that story.
That'd be fun.
I obviously would love to see that just done, because I think... Do it while Ian McDermott's still young enough to voice it. Yeah. Because he was doing some of the voice at Celebration this weekend. He still sounds perfect, right? Yeah. So get him to do the voice. Do an animated Palpatine show that's like dark and about him flying to the dark side. They'll never do it, but God, I wish they would. But yeah, I think Tales of the Sith would be fun.
I would love that, yeah.
Overall, I have to say, massively positive. This was one of my favorite panels of the weekend, and one of an incredible animated episode.
Yeah, we didn't really want to talk too much specifics about the episode because we don't want to spoil it for you. We want you to be able to enjoy it yourself because it was a really beautiful, contained story. Had a lot of the Star Wars themes tied into it. It felt very, very Star Wars, and just I don't know. I feel like the room was just full of good vibes after that. And Dave Filoni was like, it's not all like that. Just so you know. But I'm glad he chose that one to show us because it felt good. It felt good.
Yeah, I will say if you liked Visions, you're gonna love this episode.
Yeah.
This felt like another kind of Visions episode.
Yeah.
But canon, which is interesting. Speaking of liking things, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you don't like this video, hit the dislike button. Engage with it in some way so that other people can see it. And if you dislike it, maybe they'll dislike it and you can all pile on and make us miserable. Or you can follow us around the internet. I'm at Nerdy Nightly.
I'm at Claris Polaris.
And as always, y'all, live from the Celebration floor. And by live, I mean not live, but live to tape. And not from the Celebration floor, but from our hotel room in Anaheim near the Celebration floor. We're Nerdy Nightly. May the Force be with you.